Yo, what's going on YouTube? So we're here officially starting the rebuild series. While we can't start with the motor because the motor is still at the machine shop, we have a bunch of other parts that we can start installing right now. Such as, for first off, y'all remember when I picked up the GXP? When I picked up the GXP, he ended up throwing this ZL1 fuel pump along with this G8 only fuel pump cover with the mechanical kit to convert this ZL1 fuel pump into a G8 fuel pump. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by installing this. We already made some progress. I already took the seat out. If the camera will show, I took the seat out and I made like a demo cut. I know I'm gonna have to cut more than that, so let's just go ahead and get started with that. First off, I think we'll just start by getting this assembled, as we're gonna have to do it outside. It has a list of instructions because we have to change out some of the nipples and the connectors. So like I said, we're gonna have to go ahead and make some modifications to it. The first modification being is we have to change this. It's the fuel pressure regulator. This is the ZL1. It won't work with the G8, so we have to change it. Like I said, everything comes in this kit, so let's go ahead and start by changing it. In order to start changing it, you do have to move this out the way. Using this is kind of like the retaining clip for it. Once you have that out the way, then you kind of need I guess you just pull it out. I'm gonna use these vice grips. It's probably not the best thing to use. Actually, first before that, you have to move this ground out the way. It's not the easiest thing to do, but so yeah, the ground's out the way now. Now we can go ahead and pull off the fuel pressure regulator. Yeah, so we got the old one out. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw in this new one. Now we have to go ahead and put the fuel pressure regulator adapter in. It kind of gets in the way with the fuel filter, so you kind of have to play with it to a certain point. See, it's now fully seated. So now we can go ahead and put our fuel pressure regulator. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the fuel pressure regulator in. Kind of has to sit all the way flush in the way. I did here, I might have to take a Dremel to this to make it fit. What you're gonna see. Now you have to kind of fit the ground over to a certain extent. Actually, I have no issues with it fitting over. I've seen some people say they have issues. It doesn't seem like I'm having any. Now this locking clip just goes over it. So I kind of did it off camera a bit. I just had to pinch it to get it down into the little space that it fits right here. So you just get the clip all the way through. The ground sits under the clip. Clip just kind of retains it, and then now you have the fuel pump regulator installed. So now for this adapter, so you don't have to do what's it called, like a brass fitting for it. They do offer this little adapter kit. It's a flare nut. These are two pieces. Right here is where you separate it first, put it over the area. It has a little groove to sit exactly in. Then you take this and then just screw it on. And then you want to secure it with wrenches. It has a little tab right here as far as back here, so you could grab it with some wrenches and tighten it up. I already did that, so I couldn't really show y'all. But it's an easy explanation. And when you buy it, they pretty much give you a kit, so you really don't have to worry about getting confused. So we tried to make a cut at first, but y'all see the size of this and y'all see the size of that. That's not going to work out. So she's going to end up tracing it, because it will give us a general idea of where we need to cut. So we do have a lot more cutting to do. So she's gonna go ahead and start tracing it. Go ahead and start tracing it, babe. No, what are you doing?
How do I trace it?
Like right there. Yeah. Keep it steady. Alright, so she kind of made an outline already, so we're gonna go ahead and start cutting, man. This is not about to be fun. Yo, bitch. So right before we start cutting, you know I had to put my PPE on, bro. I know I probably look goofy as fuck. Shit, she look the same though. Look at her. Looking like some character from Men in Black and shit. But we gotta make sure we're safe around here, because we do have to cut a much bigger hole, as we see. And I'm scared as fuck to use an angle grinder, bro, because y'all know how, like, bro, I've seen too many bad videos of people, like, just bad things in general with angle grinders, but they are great for cutting. So yeah, my glasses suck. Her glasses, they're cool, but she sucks with them on. So let's get to cutting, man. Not gonna lie, I'm scared as shit right now, bro. This shit sounds loose, but it's not loose. At least I don't think. I think that's just how this shit gonna sound. So let's just keep cutting, bro. Now I hope everything goes good. So we got one last cut. We're gonna cut right here, and we're gonna start trying to pry up on it, cause I do not want to cut no wires. That is not on today's agenda. We're still gonna try to vacuum it after. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pry up on it, cause I think I made an outer circle big enough. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pry this bitch out. Let's hope this shit is successful. Oh yeah. But we almost just, oh no. No, y'all see what the fuck I was saying? I do not want to cut no wires. I think we're good, but I'm still a little scared. Man, you got me fucked up. Why the fuck did no one tell me wires were right here? Let's just hope it didn't get cut at all. If it did, I do have everything to solder it back together, but that's just more things we do not want. So at least we have it for the most part cut out. Fuck, see this exact. Well, I hate doing shit DIY, but let's cut the rest of it out. It doesn't look like there's no more wires. I really thought the wires were gonna be over here. That's why I didn't even want to cut right here. If I knew they were over there, I would have cut all this and left that. But fuck, let's just finish it up. So got this out. We do. Oh my gosh.
You cut the wire again?
There's more wires. I think I cut them. I'm not sure. I really could have put this out the way, but it's like fuck. We're gonna go ahead and try to fix all that. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe we cut into the wire. Maybe we didn't. It's still holding on together, so let's hope everything's good. Let's go ahead and start unplugging this shit, man. We're gonna make this cut nicer too, cause now I can actually tuck these away and like maybe like, you know, like zip tie them down or some shit, so I could get the cut nicer. Either way, this plate just kind of gonna go over it, so it doesn't matter too much. Main thing, I might just leave it like that because I do not want to cut anymore. So this is the cover that's gonna sit on top. So fuck, let's just keep going with our job. Wires are definitely
damaged.
I think so. I think we could say they're damaged. How damaged are they though? Oh, I think not at all actually. We take a look. It doesn't look like we even cut into it.
Oh god.
Now this side we definitely cut into it.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see the direct split. Look. Y'all see that? That is directly split right there. We can still fix it. Don't get me wrong. They're still holding on together, but barely. This is some bullshit. Let's keep going. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect everything. These wires are just gonna get moved to the side while we fix them. This fuel wire, these are always a bitch to do. You push down, and then you wanna pinch both tabs. It's kind of hard to get, but yeah, you pinch both tabs. Oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna just use this, honestly. So we got it off. We got the lid off now. Like I said, this is the wiring we're gonna have to fix right here. It's in a bad spot too. I think what I might do, and it's gonna be tricky right now because there's fuel everywhere, so I'm probably gonna let the fuel dry up. I'm gonna cut a little bit more right here so I can get more space to work with this wiring right here. But now we can't get the OEM fuel pump off. Just move everything out the way for the meantime.
You want me to leave it?
Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Just leave it. So I'm tucking it in a way so it won't affect me. And of course, I had a full tank right before my car died. I just had to have a full tank right before my car died. So it's gonna make this even more messy. I just had to have a full tank, huh? It couldn't die, you know, when I was on like E or nothing. Like,
Oh God, and your car's always on E.
literally, my cars are always on E, but when it wants to fuck up, it wants to be on full tank. See, you do have these lines as well that you want to be careful with. Disconnect this one. You kind of want to lose it though, because then you're going to have to go swimming in gas, and that's not that fun. We're going to empty out my fuel pump. There we go. That's a lot of gas right there, man. And then you can always change your fuel pump. Like, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I got this for free. Don't get me wrong. If I didn't, I would never buy ZL1 fuel pump, because I've read there's better kits where you could use the OEM one and then you just change the basket. Some shit along those lines. I really don't know. I didn't do too much research. But yeah, you could get away with just upgrading it to a bigger pump. And it is already better than the ZL1 fuel pump. And you get to keep everything else stock. But I got this shit for free, so let's just install it. I'll probably even end up building this fuel pump in the future. Not sure yet. But I'm going to just keep it as an extra, because you never know. So we got everything transferred over. Now it's time to start the fun part. In a way, it's not really fun, but I guess you say it's fun. But we're going to go ahead and start putting it back together now. So this was the adapter piece that you had to get. Now this should just slide on it, I'm assuming. Yeah, see? It's locked in place. See? So that's what that adapter was for. So I'm just gonna throw this back in there. I ended up leaving the ZL1 fuel pump, the fuel level sensor that ended up coming with it, because I'm just not sure if I'm gonna have to switch it out. If I have to switch it out, it's gonna be a bitch. But I think we're okay with not switching it out. So I didn't see no one else do it, and no one else texted me back in time, so we're just gonna run it like this. And if I have to do it, well, fuck me, I'm gonna have to do shit twice again. And it's just dropped in like that. Like I said, we have a new seal as well. Let's just get this under the wires. Oh, this seal is... What is this seal doing, man? Move this out the way too. Yeah, we got the seal just sitting right there, chilling. It's seated right there. Now, I don't want to go ahead and lock it into place yet, because we're going to have to figure this out. People say they take a heat gun to circle this, because you see the other one just sat on top. This one's going to have to be moved in a way. So let's get my heat gun so we can start molding it into the position that we need it. Yeah, just gonna take this heat gun and we're gonna try to mold it in a way to where we can just fit it on top. So where did we leave off on this, man? Shit, we still gotta rewire the little wires right here. Like I said, we were able to get the fuel line to fit onto it, and then we have left to just solder this together. The connector goes on here, and then you just solder the 4 wires that are on here onto these 4 wires, and then the cover just goes on, and then we're done, man, with this install. Shit was not the easiest. It's not the hardest, honestly. Just what I would say is, bro, if you're gonna cut into this shit, bro, please be really careful, bro, because that's just gonna complicate my life. Because now I have to cut deeper into here to get enough wire to work with it. so I could connect it to there. So that's not about to be fun, but that's what I have to do. But like I said, man, we're getting this shit right one step at a time. This is the rebuild series. This is probably part 1 where we did the trunnion, we did the torque converter, and now we did the fuel pump. Now we just wait for the motor, and then we're gonna arm everything back together. We're gonna put the camshaft back in, and heads on, everything, the rest of it, and then we're gonna drop the motor. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. So yeah, man, we finally finished everything up. We see we got the wiring. It looks pretty professional, don't it? But we do have that extra cover right there that I had to cut to like get more wiring, but we're gonna leave it uncovered like this. We're not even gonna put the seat down because when we do the first startup, we gotta make sure we're getting appropriate fuel pressure, make sure it's getting primed and everything. And the cover is just gonna sit on top like this. It has like retaining bolts that you just put. It has like a bunch of these, and then it's just gonna sit right there, and then the seat's on top. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do about this extra opening just in case it smells like gas. It probably won't though, but I mean, I might not even cover it, but eventually I probably will once I redo the fuel system. But yeah, man, we will be supercharged. I don't know when, but I had the ZL1 pump just laying around, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well install it, and I had the cover as well. So now whenever I need to get to my fuel pump, I have an easy access. Ain't been consistent, but we working. Just went to court today. I got sentenced to 6 years probation, gang. That shit crazy. But if I finish it in 3 years, I get off early. I'm on my first offender because I did have 2 felonies that I had to plead guilty to. But the good thing is we're still here. We're still able to work on this GXP, and we still able to go get this money, man. So like I said, man, keep getting to that money. Keep getting them fly ass whips. Keep fucking them badass bitches, and we gonna catch y'all in the next video.